Hey guys, it's Carwick. I'm actually here with my buddy Wolf, and I have
Hello.
another friend on call. We have Alpha.
Hi.
So me and Wolf are actually here to discuss something with you guys. Now, I've seen a ton of farming, and I mean farming upon farming. You know, you go farm these mobs, you go farm this raid. Okay, you know what? I understand that you can go farm these different raids. We're actually here in a Kata raid right now. But that's not exactly what we're here for. Well, this is kind of what we're here for. We're here to discuss how to make at least 12k gold a week per character. Now, this is saying that your characters are somewhat built. You can make more, which Wolf will actually discuss, but we're going to actually talk about how you can make at least 12k a week per character. You're going to be running exactly all of the old content raids, if I remember, all the vanilla raids, and
But yeah, every vanilla, Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, and Kata Dungeons, which will
and the
get
Kata
you
dungeons.
roughly
Now,
about 12.5k gold. Just
so
spend your
roughly,
junk.
yeah, you're going to make roughly 12.5k. Now now tell me that's not some. Now that's going to take some time farming, of course. You know, you're not going to be able to just go and, you know, clear them all out in you can't clear them out in a day, probably about 7-8 hours. We're actually here in Black Rock Descent at the moment, actually just
Blackwing Descent.
Blackwing
Rock
Descent. Here on heroic mode. Now, you will want to run these on heroic mode, of course, for the most loot drops. Now, for some of the older raids, you won't be able to run them on heroic, but that's still fine. You know, you can actually
Yeah, as long as you're running them on the highest level difficulty, you can be.
yeah. So you can actually make a little bit of gold and whatnot, and so I guess in a technical way, this is kind of a farming vid, but it's a farming vid that you don't have to like go farm certain mobs, or you don't have to go farm certain raids, or you have to go farm certain dungeons over and over and over again. This is basically just going and, you know, doing all the raids once a week, and you can make like 12k. Now, like I said, Wolf actually knows a little bit more about. You can make more than the 12k. Actually, you can make about 20k, but I'm gonna let him discuss that because you actually have to be a bit more geared for that. So, Wolf, if you wouldn't mind.
Some gear to be able to heal yourself either with Leech Life or a healing ability, like healing spells like Flash of Life for Paladin and so on. But yeah, those would just be the Pandaria raids. And
Yeah.
those just require a lot of survivability and some high-level DPS.
Yeah, so obviously you're going to need to do all of that, and obviously you're going to need some really good stuff to do those. You just can't walk into a Pandara raid and, oh, I'm going to go wreck it. Now, a lot of them have been soloed. There are solo videos out there. I think they've all been soloed, actually, if I think correctly, except for Garrosh. Garrosh is the only one.
No. Garrosh has been soloed.
Garrosh has been soloed?
Yeah, the only mob that you can't solo in Pandaria is called Galacross, and that's only because of mechanics. You have to have 2 people there.
Ah, okay. All right, so technically, if you can solo all those raids. Now, you can make up to 20k if you can solo those particular raids, and you're going to obviously need, like, the Leech Life, and you need to be well-geared, because, yeah, you just can't walk into a Pandara raid and be like, oh, I'm going to go wreck you.
By the way, that is, of course, 25 heroic on everything, and 25 mythic mode on Siege of Orgrimmar, too, so...
Okay. Yeah, see, that's on, of course, the highest difficulty level for the raid. Now, being that... this was just kind of, you know, to let you guys know where you guys what raid you can do. If you guys actually want if you guys want the locations of these particular raids, you can always leave the comments down below, and in maybe our next video about, you know, explaining, we can actually show you where most of these raids are if you don't know where they all are. Because obviously some raids are a little harder to find than others. Most of them can be Googled. But yeah, If you guys want to know where the raid locations are, the entrances, you can just leave a comment and we will actually make another video about that. But yeah, guys, this is Carwick and Wolf and our little alpha.
Little alpha. You're trying to fight. You're trying to fight.
All right,
Not
we're
that
out,
little.
guys.